What's going on, guys? This is Cole, aka Proximity, bringing you a jump tutorial video today. I've never done anything like this, mainly because I've never had the opportunity to, but with Halo 5 coming out, there's new maps, new things to learn, and a couple new jumps that I found on the map Fathom here. These are pretty neat. If you're anything like my friends and I, when we first started playing this map, we really liked it, but we really hated that there was only one way to get to top mid, which is, of course, these back ramps, which I'm sure you all have plenty of experience with. And as you know, it's very easy to get naded, and it makes it very difficult to challenge, especially because that railgun is top mid. It's very important, and there's minimal cover top mid. You don't want to be one-shot trying to get up there, which is what frequently happens while trying to push those ramps, getting hit by nades. So I'm going to show you a couple different jumps to show you how to get to top mid without having to do that. And these are also much faster and much safer if you learn them pretty well. So the first one here is my, in my opinion, the most useful. Also, this is the most difficult one on the map, but it's really not too hard once you get the hang of it. But basically, you're going to be jumping off this box, and you're going to be able to scramble up to top mid. So you're just going to hit the jump like this, and you can mantle up right like that. I have my friend Dallas here. He's going to do it so you can see it from a third-person perspective, what that looks like. It's a little tricky to learn at first, but once you get it down, it's very, very useful, and it's really not that hard. Look at that. I messed it up. I messed it up while I'm recording, of course, but see, he messed it up too. It's actually very easy, as you see, to recover, so even if you do mess up, you shouldn't end up dying. But my friends and I practiced it so much we were able to do it with our eyes closed. So, you know, if you practice it that much, you shouldn't have too many problems unless you're me and choke while you're recording. But basically, to accomplish this jump, what you want to do, you are able to do it on either side, so you don't have to be on blue side, or I guess this is red side, if you don't want to. But you're going to want to try to land on the very middle of this little box here, or whatever you want to call this little extrusion from the wall. And I always hold crouch when I'm in the air. It makes it easier for me to time it. So if you want to jump and hold crouch, let off your crouch the moment you hit the middle of the box, and just keep, like, I spam A, which is my jump button. I play on recon. Whatever your jump button is, whatever controls you use, just, for me, it's easiest to just hold crouch. I let off crouch as I'm right about to hit the very middle of that box, and you kind of feel your feet catch, and then you can just hop right off of it. And I just keep hitting A the whole time because it helps with me. I have the manual scrambling on as well. So I have all of that. I just keep hitting A the whole time while I'm in the air, and it makes it pretty easy to just get the whole jump down. So it's extremely useful. It helps, you know, make it to where, well, you don't mess it up. It helps to make it where you don't have to go around to those ramps and get naded out, as well as makes it easy for you to get the railgun. You can also hit it like this. Well, you can hit it a little bit more straight up if that's what you want to do. I like to hit it at an angle. I find it easier to do if I'm trying to, like, you know, move in the middle of a game. It's much faster for me to just come in like this and then, oh my goodness, messing up this jump so many times. Yeah, see, Dallas is able to do it. You can also hit it off these dark boxes. There are dark boxes on either side. There's 3 blue and there's 3 red on the other side, and then a dark box, and you can just hop right up here, and then there you go. So that's a neat jump. That's very, very useful. And, you know, that one's going to take a little bit of practice. Once you get it down, it's not too hard. This one is very neat and 100% intentional. I don't know if they meant to do the other one. I feel like 343 probably had that in mind. But this one, if you're about to come up to either side ramp, but you have to be on the side with the BR for this. You're going to look up here. You can grab onto this. See, this ledge is clearly meant to be stood on. And you can jump to this ledge and crouch right through this hole. And that is another nice little way to get to the top of the ramp. Much safer and also faster to come around than the ramp. So even if you're not worried about challenging, you can, you know, if you were coming out of your spawn, if you wanted to get up there, it's faster. We tested it to jump this way and just go ahead and hit this rather than running all the way around. So that's nice. You can't do it on the other side, but there is a nice little hole, which is another nice little thing a lot of people know, and you can nade. Oh my, wow, I messed up the nade. You can nade through there. It's very nice. I suck, so I can't do it. But you can also, watch out, man. I don't want the auto aim to mess me up. You can jump back through this hole as well in case you need to get out. If you stand right in this corner and aim right at this part, and you take like 1 step forward and jump and hold your crouch, you can make it right in there, and that makes it very easy to get out of there if you need to. That one's a little bit difficult to get down. That one takes a little bit of practice, but if you can hit that under pressure, that's extremely useful. Just get out of that situation, and you can get out if you were weak. If you didn't want to back off to mid-map, plus a lot of people don't know about that spot, you will confuse the hell out of people. I think there's one more cool thing that my friend Dallas, who's with me right now, we figured out. He actually found this one out. This is pretty neat. This isn't exactly a jump as much as just a really useful thing to do. You can really mess with people. If you were in an encounter here, top mid, on either side bridge, and you jumped this side towards BR, if you jump and immediately start charging, you can thruster right back. And that person sees you. If he was here and we were in the middle of a shot, like I would be out here, he would think that I'm gone, and I can double right back. So if he would have moved on, started looking somewhere else. This would be a very, very easy encounter for me to win. Really screw with his head. Just nice little stuff. Good use of the mechanics in the game. That was good stuff by him to figure that out. You know, you can use that in a bunch of different scenarios, in a bunch of different maps, but that's a cool place to do it on this. You know, you're going to be able to dip behind cover. They're not going to be able to get a shot on you. And, you know, very useful. But I think that is it for the jumps that we figured out that we feel like are extremely useful. Give those, the ones back there by VR, those are very easy. Those aren't really need any practice. The one to jump back through over here, this jump definitely takes some practice. This one's not easy. Surprisingly, I have not messed this up while recording. There you go. Look at that. But give those some practice. I hope this was helpful. I hope I did a good job of explaining it. I taught all my friends this jump to top mid. They seemed to figure it out from what I told them. So I told them exactly what I told you. I hope that it was good. So I hope you guys can get these jumps down and help your gameplay, because this is a good map. One of my favorites. Definitely better now that I know how to get to top mid without getting naded. So hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you guys liked that video, I forgot to mention this, but be sure to subscribe to my channel. We found multiple jumps on multiple different maps, and I'm planning on making a tutorial video for all those to show you guys the cool things that we found, to get to you know, useful jumps on different maps, to get you cool places. So make sure you subscribe so you can see those videos when I release them. But I plan to do those. I'll probably do another one either tonight or tomorrow. But make sure you subscribe so you can find those, because we like to go on maps and just try to find neat little jumps, because all these are new and it's kind of fun. So if we find anything, we'll be sharing it here. Make sure you check that out. So yeah, make sure you subscribe and like the video if you liked it. Great.